thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, then ding that little bell so you don't miss a video and it comes right to your phone. Now that that's done, let's jump into it. Okay, do you ever just get in relationships and you be like, God dang, this is hard work? Or you get in so many relationships, it's the same thing. It seems like every relationship is hard work. Like, okay, relationships just cannot be this hard. If it was this hard, how is so many people marrying together? Like, it can't be this hard. I got the answer for you. It's not that hard. Relationships itself is not that hard. It's the people that make relationships hard, but relationships itself is not hard. Now, true enough, you got two people coming together and you're going to have little bumps, you're going to have little storms and stuff like this, but you're going to have more happy days than bad days. So you're going to have more happy days than bad days, so it's going to weigh itself out because since you have more happy days, you're pretty much going to forget like what exactly you was mad for. So therefore, relationships itself is not hard, it's the people. And when you find a person that makes the relationship easy, that's how you know you found the right person. Because loving a person, now true enough, if you've been heartbroken, it can be kind of complicated, but once they earn your love and you earn theirs, it's like easy peasy, easy peasy. I promise you, when you find a good person, relationship is easy, love is easy, and everything after that become easy. Again, you might have little disagreements, you might have arguments, but it still won't outweigh anything because you're going to be up on a good old roller coaster that's just going at a good steady flow, and you're gonna hit a little bump, you're like, all right, come on, let's keep on going. And that's how it's gonna go in relationships. Isn't hard. Now when I say people make relationships hard, I mean when you get in these certain type of relationships, you know, some people again that you're supposed to be friends with, some people that you're supposed to be teaching you a lesson. These particular relationships again are the only ones teaching you a lesson, so therefore they're not the people that you are meant to be with. So in this particular relationship, yes, it will be hard because this person had made it hard. Okay, so when I say this person made it hard, let's go ahead and go with a cheater, because typically in this day and age you got more people cheating. That's typically the first thing. So when you jump in a relationship, you already a little bit skeptical a little bit because you have been heartbroken, so you want to take it slow, you want to build that friendship. And that person, you kind of open up your heart for them, and boom, you know, they ease off. Like maybe their communication not good. Y'all keep getting into arguments about little stuff or whatnot, and then they cheat or something like that or whatnot. And cheating is just one of those things that you really can't come back for. It's gonna either make your relationship worse. It's a lot of healing to that, and so this is where the relationship become complicated. And again, relationships are not hard. It's the people and the choices that they make that make this relationship hard. So if they're not communicating with you about how they feel or certain stuff in this relationship, it's going to make this relationship complicated. It's going to make this relationship harder because now I got to put in time to show you how to communicate. And then if you don't get it, we're going to keep coming back to this problem. Boom, you get out that relationship. Now you're in a relationship with somebody that's cheating and lying. You forgiving them, and now they're making this relationship harder than what it has to be. Again, people make relationships harder than what they have to be because relationships itself is not hard. It's the people. So once you find the right person, your relationship will be easy peasy, easy peasy. You'll just be going and going and going. And that's how you have so many people married. That's how you have so many people with lasting relationships because they found their person. So again, as you go through these relationships, you're going to have people that's going to show you certain stuff and you have to pay attention to because they're probably finna really make this relationship harder. Like a couple keys that I could leave you with is if the communication is really not good, the relationship is going to be harder. If that person is known to be a cheater, it's going to be harder because you're going to be skeptical about a lot of things, especially if they open up and just say that they cheated on half of their people up in the past, and now you start this new relationship. What makes it different that you're not going to cheat on me the same way that you did everything else, and so you taking a leap of faith that they're going to be faithful, but yet your eyes are still kind of open, like, are they? You know, this is not adding up right here. This isn't adding up. So again, you want to pay attention to that because remember, I'm gonna hit y'all with it one more time. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. As y'all get that? If it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Like, make it make sense. I like stuff that makes sense. And when you're in a healthy, happy relationship, everything is going to make sense. You might have a person that might not communicate good, but as long as they are trying to communicate good, that relationship is going to get easier and easier and easier. So again, people will have flaws. Nobody is perfect, but as long as that person you're with is worthy to try to work to earn whatever you're giving out, and you doing the same thing to them, it will balance itself out. That relationship will still be easy even with the flaws, because that person is working towards to be a better person for you, and you're working towards being a better person for that person. So maybe that person was a cheater, and you're the type of person where they're like, you know what, I'm tired of cheating on women, I'm tired of losing good women, I'm tired of losing good men, so I'm gonna be faithful. And they was honest with you. I have cheated in the past, I have did this, but I'm trying to be different. So this is where they're communicating, they're trying to be different, they're trying to do different stuff. So as long as they're communicating with you and y'all got that good vibe, and they're not giving you any little intuitions or gut feelings, you good to go. Because baby, I tell y'all all the time, pay attention to that intuition, that gut. I'm gonna leave y'all with this little quick tip right here. This is really, really going to help you right here. I'm finna go to give it to y'all. Are y'all ready? I'm finna go to give it to you. It's really, really simple with the intuition and gut feeling. This is how I passed so much heartbreak that I could have went through. So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had an ex or somebody that you used to talk to, like you stop talking to them, like you just stopped talking to them, you stopped texting, you stopped calling, whatever it was, you just stopped talking to them, and then later on in life, they hit you up on the inbox, or they randomly text you, ask you how you doing, trying to check on you, or trying to talk to you on social media or something in the inbox or something, right? And then you be like, ain't you married? Don't you got a girlfriend? Don't you got a boyfriend or something? And you be like, yo, I knew it was something about you. I knew I got that feeling, that gut feeling that you was a cheater. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. People tell themselves, well, I don't have no evidence. I don't have no proof. So I can't make this person pay for a gut feeling or my intuition. Maybe I just got a couple insecurities in me that makes me think this. And they get stuck in this relationship. And it's actually that gut feeling and intuition was actually correct, because you don't get it often. It's like if you are a parent and you get an intuition or gut feeling or something about your kid, it makes sense. So I need y'all to listen to yourself, and this is going to save y'all a lot of time, because relationships not hard, but it's the people. So you have to pay attention to the people. You have to pay attention to the signs. You have to pay attention to all of it. And if you pay attention to the signs, you'll stop talking to that person, go on about your business. That way you can skip so much heartbreak. Again, you talking to somebody, and then they pop up after past, and you be like, I knew you was a cheater. Like I tell you right now, I look at some of my exes and be like, oh, I'm so happy I broke up with them. He a cheater. Oh, he cheating on his wife. Oh, he cheating on his girlfriend. Oh, that don't make no sense. He just sitting up here inboxing me and trying to come see me and all of this. Oh, he a cheater. And I just sit up here and be like, that was my intuition, my gut feeling, because I had no evidence. But it was the feeling in me that when stuff don't make sense, like I tell you, I can't explain it like that. Like when I say it don't make sense, it really don't make sense. So personal story time, because after the actual video, y'all always like when I put my personal life out there and share the information, making sure that whoever is sharing something with you been through something. Okay, this is my own personal relationship. When I was dating this guy who had some kids, and in this one particular, he had a little girl with this lady. And he'll tell me like, oh, he's finna go see his daughter. You know, me being me, I don't have any insecure stuff. Like I said, when stuff don't make sense, it become questionable. And then I open up my eyes and I start paying attention. Now, I might not break up with you right then and right there, because I'm trying to see if this is a pattern. Because like I said, when you with somebody, stuff should flow easy. Don't make me have a certain feeling about certain stuff, and I'm not going to make you have a certain feeling about certain stuff. Because remember, when you become one, it's no secrets. It's nothing to hide. Like, you become one, you should be able to tell that person everything. You should be comfortable enough with that person with everything. So, get to the story, right? So this is what he did. I think I wanted something one time, and I called him, and he didn't answer the phone. Didn't think too much about it. Then he called back, and he was like, oh, I was visiting my daughter. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. We're not. And then, something else happened, and I think I had called him, and then he called me back, and it was like, yeah, I was visiting my daughter. And I was like, why every time you go see your daughter at your child's mother house, You can't answer your phone. It's not like I'm calling every time he go, because I really don't even be knowing when he be going up over there. I just happen to be calling around that time, and then he don't call me back until he's actually on the highway back home. And up here, that ain't making sense. Like, you can't answer the phone around your baby mama. So what's going on? That you can't talk around your baby mama, because if you be honest up front, like, okay, me and my baby mama was still messing around, or she don't know about you, you have to be honest about that. Maybe that's why I'm not talking to you. Then I could have gone ahead and ended, because baby, if nobody know about me, like, what we doing this for? No, we not finna agree to do this. Why we in a relationship? Ain't nobody know about me. So it was the same pattern. And then I was like, you know what? I got this little feeling that this man is still messing around with his baby mama. And I'm sitting up here like, okay, all right, let me just chill, because it's about the third time, because I'm really finna be done with him at this point, because now you making this a pattern, and it's not making sense. And again, with your girl, like, I like for stuff to make sense. If it don't make sense, it's the big ass question mark, and I'm gonna be questionable. Okay, you gonna be questionable, because now I gotta stop progressing in this relationship. I gotta stop. Like, I gotta put my heart. I gotta stop. I gotta stop my feelings. I gotta stop everything, because I can't go no further, because you just made me stop every single thing and open up my eyes, because you're doing something that is questionable, and I don't got time to be playing these games, right? So I kid you not, one day, this is how I found out he was still messing with his baby mama. She seen me calling him, and she was like, "Who is that?" She answered his phone. She was like, "Who is this?" And I was like, "This is his girlfriend. Who is this?" And she was like, "This is his baby mama." She said her name. And I was like, "Well, hey, how you doing? I'm just calling to talk to him." Because I don't really like talking to other women. I like to talk to him, because he would be my problem. So let me talk to him. And she was like, "Well, I just got through something." And I was like, "Okay." And so I kid you not, by the time I pulled up at the house, he was out there. And I was like, "You can go. Like, baby, you ain't got to come up over here. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for that." I was like, this is why you can't answer the phone. So even if that relationship could have worked, even if she was lying or anything, the fact is what is you doing, baby? This ain't making sense. And I kid you not, like, after that, after I left the band, he got back with his baby mama, and that's who he got married to. This is why I tell y'all to go with your intuition and your gut feeling. Because, baby, I just went on and left, because you know what? I don't like complicated. Don't complicate my life. If you got something going on with your baby mama, stay up over there. Stay over there. Don't come up over here messing up my energy, my positive vibe. Stay up over there. That's what you want. Stay over there. So, guys, that's my story personally behind this topic right here. So go with your intuition, go with your gut feeling. Your body and everything, your mind tells you when something's not right. Because don't forget, love is blind. You can ignore a lot of stuff because you are in love. But if you pay attention to the very small stuff, like for instance, like I said in my story, it wasn't much. It was just a phone call. Like me probably just picking up the phone, calling him, and then him calling me back saying, "Oh, I'm headed back to the house and stuff now. I was spending time with my daughter." And then, like, okay, that was one time. And, I hear it, but not thinking too much about it. And then when I call again for another different reason, and you do the same thing, now, all right, now, this is a pattern right here. This is something that's trying to tell me something right here. So, again, try to go with your intuition and your gut feeling always.